What is going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Fan Theories, where I take suggestions from you guys, the fans, and read them off the best submissions. Now, real quick, if you guys would like to be featured in a future episode, then go ahead and head on over to my Facebook fan page. Leave me a message with your theories, links in the description. That's how you guys can get featured on the next episode. And one last thing I'd like to announce is I am launching a brand new Patreon page for fans that want to help support the show. Patreons get early access to all of my videos, monthly hangouts with me and other creators, and of course they are first on the list to be featured in videos like this. So if you guys are interested in that, go check out the Patreon and the Facebook, links to that in the description. But with that out of the way, guys, let's jump right into today's theories, starting out with a super interesting one on Samurai Jack. And this theory comes from the Reddit user OOJix, or however you pronounce it, I'm not really sure. Anyway, he claims to have figured out just how Aku escaped his imprisonment in the first place. Now, if you don't remember what happened, here's a quick recap. In episode 12 of season 3, The Birth of Evil, we learned that Jack's father, the Emperor, actually defeated Aku with his sword made by the gods Odin, Vinchu, and Ra. The Emperor then used that sword to imprison Aku inside the sword. Going back to episode 1 from season 1, the very first episode called The Beginning, a solar eclipse is what frees Aku from his imprisonment inside the sword. Now, that may not seem important, but if you stop and think about it, it all becomes clear. Ra, one of the three gods that made the sword for the Emperor, is the sun god. He would be powerless during the eclipse. Thus, during the eclipse, Ra's magic, which made Aku imprisoned in the sword, stops working, and Odin and Vinchu are not powerful enough by themselves to stop Aku. So it is because of this eclipse and the lack of power from a Ra, because of that it allows Aku to escape, and we see what happens in the show. Pretty awesome fan theory here. This could actually be canon. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, thanks again for sending that one in. It was super interesting. Next up is a theory by the user StumpNuts with a Futurama theory. And his theory has to do why Bender from Futurama has such a shiny ass plate. Now, as we all know, Bender often brags about how shiny his ass is.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
But what you may not have realized is why Bender takes his ass shininess just so seriously. In the very first episode of the show, when we first meet Bender, he's of course in line to kill himself at the suicide booth, and we meet Fry. Bender again tells Fry to bite his shiny metal ass, but Fry says it's not all that shiny.
It doesn't look so shiny to me.
Shinier than yours, meatbag.
According to the theory, Fry's comment really got under Bender's skin and made him dead set on having the shiniest ass he could possibly have from then on out. Bender is never one to be shown up, especially by humans, so it makes perfect sense that Fry's comment would get to him like this. And also explain why Bender continues to flaunt how shiny his ass is throughout the entire series. He's always trying to prove to Fry that his ass is in fact shiny. It would also explain why Bender uses Fry's toothbrush to shine his ass plate. It's a win-win for Bender getting back at him.
I'm polishing my ass, Fry. Here's your toothbrush back.
And finally, a Rick and Morty theory from Carnage678 on why Ricks seem to hate Doofus Rick so much. And it's not because he eats poop. In fact, Justin Roiland has stated in his commentary on the DVD series that Doofus Rick does not in fact eat poop, and the other Ricks are just being jerks to him. Anyway, back to the theory. The real reason that all the Ricks hate Doofus Rick is because he's one of the Ricks who is happy. We all know how other Ricks are always self-loathing, and many of them have versions of them hate themselves. And this catchphrase, wubba lubba dub dub, actually translate to "I'm in great pain, please help me." However, Doofus Rick, on the other hand, seems to enjoy simple things like helping Jerry with his Star Wars coin collection or making ovenless brownies, and just always in a good mood. He's got a very good demeanor about him, completely unlike the other Ricks. Hated because he can experience what other Ricks can't: general happiness. And I could totally see this being the case, as Rick is, like I said, super depressed and sometimes even suicidal. So when he sees Doofus Rick so happy, it just kind of gets underneath his skin and it pisses him off. And he wants to make Doofus Rick feel the way he feels: sad, depressed, down. So they just hate on him, they make fun of him, and they try to make him feel like they do. It's kind of this really sad thing here, but it's actually pretty mind-blowing, and I think this might actually be what's happening here. But anyway, guys, that's all the time I had for today. Thanks everyone who submitted their theories. Make sure you guys are doing that over on Facebook, and hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, do me a huge favor, smash that like button, share this video around with all your friends. Subscribe for more theories like this in your sub boxes daily. And don't forget to check out, like I said, the Patreon. If you guys are interested in doing that and doing hangouts and all that kind of stuff, getting these videos early, please check that out. Links to all of that in the description. But until next time, guys, remember that it's always came back time somewhere. Until then, take it easy and peace out.